do, don't they? Let me know if it's too loud. I did some volume tests earlier. Sometimes the games just come through differently, you know what I mean? Oh, I love the oops emote. What does Think look like? Yeah, it's doing like a... with a monocle. Alright. Endzone. A game I have never played before but should have because I've heard really good things about it. We are gonna take a look at the options again real fast. But I had to turn off VSync because it was really rough on the GPU before I did. I've turned shadows and textures down. Grass, I mean, we can try. Ah, Cilantro made me some tea, and it's way better than the tea I made because I oversteeped mine. Autosave, radiation levels, soil humidity, camera animations. When you say camera animations, what are we talking about? Like camera shake? Really building in construction mode. This is probably fine. I definitely want autosave because I don't ever save games. Do I play tactical games such as XCOM? Not necessarily, Zangief. I also hope the FBI isn't searching for me in this game. Not necessarily. I have played tactical games such as XCOM. I have, but I haven't played XCOM itself. I definitely should, because I own it. You know why I don't do it? It's because it's got a sci-fi theme, and I don't love No, wait, I have played XCOM. I did play it once, but I don't enjoy the sci-fi. But I do like games like that. I just really like strategy games, so I am relatively new to PC gaming in the sense that I really only started hardcore PC gaming in like 2017, 2018. I had a laptop on which I played like ESO and Overwatch and Rocket League, but I didn't actually start PC gaming, like the depths of PC gaming until 2017 and 2018. So there are so many games that I have wanted to play and just haven't had time for because I'm trying to make up for like a few decades now of missing out on some of these games. And then like RimWorld happened and I got stuck in that for a long time, and yeah. I don't like sci-fi themes. Not really. No, I try to look past it sometimes. Like even Endzone is probably a little bit too post-apocalyptic-y for me, right? But in this case, it's a very well-reviewed game, and I would like to experience it rather than just be like, nah. I have games to play for the rest of my life. Yeah, I do. I do, actually. I think it would be fun to have a YouTube series called like, I can't believe I've never played. Insert any classic. It's just the truth of it. So I have a lot of catch up to do. Hi, Okane. How are you doing? Yeah, 1,000+ of videos. Yeah, it'd be a whole series. Can't believe I've never played anything. Age of Empires? Never played it, but I know I would love it. That's one that I'm actually thinking about just playing regardless. I don't know how it would do on stream, but... Your wife dislikes fiction altogether, really? I'm the complete opposite. I love fiction. I love fiction. Especially fantasy and high fantasy. It's just like where I want to live, you know? That's why I got caught up in ESO for so long. I don't know. I haven't played Escape from Tarkov either. It could be a really good series of videos if done right. Yeah, that's the hard part, the doing it right part. Never have I ever. Yeah, that's a good name. Oh, I would love book suggestions. I would absolutely love book suggestions. Could you... I don't have a book channel or anything in Discord. Is that something that you all would be interested in? Like, did I change the game? I don't think I did. No, I did. In Discord, having like a book channel. But yeah, if you could just drop those somewhere or DM me, I would appreciate it, because I will forget. Old games can get dicey because there are people who feel like there is a right way to play it and they can be very vocal. Yeah, but that's when you're just like... That's when you just make this face and type this in. Although it would be pre-recorded, so... A book channel would be good. Maybe I can make one of those. I've been trying to read more, so that would be nice too. Okay, let's do this. Definitely tutorial. Play either an interrelated tutorial that teaches you the important aspects of the game or become familiar with certain parts of the game in brief segments. I would like a tutorial, because I don't know how to play. Thank you. General works. That face is not reflected on my emotes anywhere. I know, I do need a... face. Whoa, big frowny. A squint face. OJ squint. Oh wow, yeah, look, you could do a main tutorial, a longer interrelated tutorial that includes all important aspects of the game. Follow Arthur Sawchin's instructions and obtain important clues and useful info to survive in the merciless world of Endzone, a world apart. Achievements can be unlocked that relate to tutorials. Thanks for telling me. There's a water tutorial? I wonder if the main tutorial teaches you these as well. This is a brief introduction to water supply, food supply. Excuse me, definitely just burped. A brief introduction to the system of confidence. Radiation tutorial, barter system tutorial, expeditions tutorial, research tutorial, rated tutorial. Oh, why don't we just do the main tutorial? I like the idea of a main tutorial. And hopefully this isn't destroying my CPU right now. GPU, I mean. No.
We finally left the end zone. Just look at this beautiful scenery. It's marvelous, even though it's a bit different from what we had pictured. We were able to secure a few basic resources and are storing them in our bus.
Some backstory to this. In the idea of this game is in 2021, terrorists blew up some nuclear power factories around the world, and the world was plunged, you know, the classic story, plunged into nuclear chaos. And a batch of survivors were able to enter the Endzone bunkers, essentially, and they're emerging 150 years later. So I suppose this is about 2170-ish. And let me know how the audio is. If you notice like the vocals are too loud or anything, just please let me know. Yeah, this game is is deeper, and apparently in early access they had like thousands of play testing hours, like tons of bug fixes, and yeah, it's full release now, and it is on sale on Steam right now. It's not on Nexus. I checked. Not on Nexus, but it is on sale on Steam. Oh, I meant to talk about this yesterday. Completely different thought process, but CK3. And CK3 is free to play on Steam right now. If you don't have it and you've thought about playing it, it is free for the weekend. Or at least free through tomorrow. They're having a free to play 3-day promotion, which started yesterday. I cannot believe I forgot to tell you yesterday. Yeah, it's 30% off on Steam right now. 35 Endzone, if you're interested. My pizza toppings of choice. I don't know. I like all sorts of pizza. A lot of them are really dependent on cheese, though, and I can't eat cheese anymore. So lately, I've been experimenting with a lot of different flavors to try to complement vegan cheese. So I'm sort of in like an intermediary stage where I don't know. CK3 is free to play for a few days on Steam. You're busy this weekend. Oh no. Maybe you can find a few hours to at least get through the tutorial. Music's a touch loud at the top. Okay. Let's build ourselves a new home.
Prepared ourselves well for this kind of scenario.
Let me just get through the tutorial.
Since our inventories in the Endzone ran low. Don't forget that if you need additional information, you can look at our survival guide at any time.
Okay. It's not the kind of escape button that cancels the tutorial. We can maybe turn the music down to 60 and the voiceover to like 90. Oh, I see. Damage carbine. Well, I'm sure it'll be free to play again. Just skip sleep. Oh boy, I do need sleep. I do. Some people can function on little sleep, and I am not one of those people. Alright, task 1. Open the survival guide. Oh boy. Another guide.
Well done.
Not gonna read that yet.
Everything you need to know should be right here. I think the time has come for us to at last build ourselves a new home here.
This looks super pretty.
Before we can construct buildings at all, we have to assign the profession builder to several settlers so that they can take care of construction contracts.
Okay.
In general, it's your responsibility to decide which tasks are important and how our settlers are supposed to be distributed to attend to them.
It's your responsibility to decide which tasks are important and how our settlers are supposed to be distributed to attend to them. Okay. Okay, RimWorld. Profession. So we have to assign some people to be a builder. Set to maximum.
All right. Your builders will be ready as soon as construction contracts have been issued. It's time to start focusing on our key and most basic need: water.
Water. CK3 is very good. It is very good. You watch other people play and live vicariously through them. So is CK3 still on Xbox Game Pass? I actually canceled my Xbox Game Pass, so I don't know. Yeah, the smooth grandfatherly voice, I agree. Okay, so we have to focus on water. Stay a while and listen.
The first thing we ought to do is to establish a working water supply. So we'll move on to our first construction contract. Place and build a jetty by a lake in the vicinity of your town center.
Oh man, this is so pretty. Imagine camping here like for real. Minus like all the debris and everything. Okay. And then I'm just doing some GPU tests. No, we seem to be okay. Even zoomed up. Not getting any lagging. Okay, cool. Seems to be on Xbox Game Pass. So that's how I got started with CK3, because you can subscribe to the Xbox Game Pass, and CK3 was up there, and I thought, you know what? I'm not gonna buy it. I'm just gonna try it here and see how I like it, and then loved it. And that's how I got started. I need to build a jetty. Probably here. A jetty. Oh, neat. Where should I build it? Like right here into the deep water? Okay, that's in the vicinity of my town center, I hope. I see that that's the town center. Understood. Then we need to hit play. 10 builders will be assigned. I think. They all have to wear masks. It's still a little irradiated. Book Talk had you hard thinking about getting a Kindle. You haven't read a book in so long. You're really itching to. You have a Kobo app on your phone? I have a Kindle. Like, Suntrey got me a Kindle for like last Christmas. I love it. I love it. I still don't read as much as I'd like to.
Very good. The jetty was completed as
it has
planned.
Definitely facilitated
Now
a lot more
we have
reading.
place where we can collect water. There are other possibilities to gather water too, but the jetty is the simplest and most cost-effective method.
There are other possibilities to gather water, but the jetty is the simplest and most cost-effective method. Got it. Hey, Ben. How are you doing? Welcome in. Also, thank you for the pledge. Much appreciated. Great.
We can obtain and store water from different sources, like a jetty, rain collector, or well in the cistern. The cistern should always be in close proximity to a water source, so that our water carriers don't have to walk too far.
A rain collector or a well. It's raining right now. Yeah, so we're taking a look at Endzone because it came out of early access as of yesterday. So this is one that I wanted to try for a long time, so we're giving it a look. This collects and stores water. This building requires a jetty, a well, or a rain collector. Jetties and wells are preferred to rainwater collectors when water is collected. Oh, this thing is way bigger than I thought it would be. Way bigger. Where should I put it? Need to read the description again. Shadow Rat, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. I suppose it has to be inside the circle. The question is, does the circle have to be inside the access point for the jetty, or does the entire jetty have to be inside the circle? Probably now is not the time to science it. Yeah, I know what you mean about reading books on the phone. I get annoyed with reading off my phone in general, which is why I like the Kindle so much. You can set the Kindle to have a black background. I definitely have mine set to black background. You know, water carrier. maybe 2 people? How many settlers do I have overall? Assign settler. Oh, 3. I need to assign 3. We only have 11 people that I can assign. Oh, right here. That's how many people I have available. And we need to produce 100 water. These 16 hours of reading. That's a lot of reading all at once.
Great. We have now installed a working water supply, and water is now transported from the jetty to our cistern.
Great.
Consider hiring more water carriers if you don't have enough settlers available. You can never have enough water in storage.
Can never have enough water. Understood.
Now we should focus on food production. It's important to ensure the supply right from the start.
Okay.
A gatherer's cabin, a hunting lodge, or a fishing hut can directly remedy the situation. I suggest starting with a fishing hut,
That makes
since
sense.
we're already located near a lake.
Build additional houses or set shelters to make more settlers. They're homeless. I guess we should do that too. Yeah, you can set them in the dark mode. I would double check that the one that you get can be set the dark mode. Just be sure. Mine at least does that. Okay, a fishing hut. Probably also needs to be built. What if we put it like right here? Seems nice. You read the Dark Tower series over the course of 3 days? That's impressive. My mind wanders. I used to love binge reading though. I guess I just don't have a lot of free time anymore. You have a hard time sitting with a book for even an hour, but no problem sitting in front of your work computer all day? Maybe it's a comfort thing. Not the whole series. I see. Need to assign some workers. Easy peasy. 2 fishers. So they're giving me extra settlers to complete the tutorial. And we need to produce some food. So up here we have coal.
Good work.
Electronics,
We've now
plastic,
taken care
metal,
of our
cloth,
basic supply via food
medication.
and water. Make sure that you have enough food and water on hand at all times, especially if you want to upgrade your settlement. A population that grows too fast can quickly unbalance your food and water supply, bringing major difficulties for you if you don't watch out.
You got a reward of 300 food for finishing the tutorial.
Crops are another excellent way of getting food, because they constantly grow as long as the soil is moist enough. Each seed has different yields and growing times. This means that it could take some time until your field is ready to be harvested, in contrast to your fishing hut, where production can be right away.
Okay. Alright, so what are we doing now? Building a cultivated field. I like this UI too. How large though? Also where? It says as long as the soil remains moist. Moist. I'll get more food and water soon, Grandpa. Promise. Ah. I guess. This. Let me build this field and then we'll do the battle. It shifts. Oh, I see. I I see. I don't drag it. I click in one spot and then you left click to start drawing it, and then draw it, left click to stop. Oh my, I was sitting on my foot again. It's gonna be so asleep. It's gonna be so asleep. I need to stop doing that. The whole series would probably take you a couple weeks to read, and it would be the only thing you do in your free time. Oh boy. Actually, over the summer, it was so awesome. I got to set up my hammock. I just set it up on my porch and was reading a book in the hammock. Oh, it was so nice. Hi, Pendle Steven. How are you? And thank you, D-Whittle. Thank you very much. Okay, let's do this boss battle. Oh my gosh, my foot is so asleep, it's horrible. I really need to stop sitting on my foot. Should I hasten? Let me hasten this over here. Do I have a rogue? Yeah, I do. There's a rogue here. There's 2 rogues over here. I'm gonna hasten these rogues. I try to get these cards, hopefully. Here we go. You were once super into a game and you had a week of vacation. You only slept 4 hours a night because you wanted to get through the story so bad. Impressive. Awesome. GG. I hope that I took out some units with my Templar. Nice job on the boss. Boss defeated. Okay, so typed haha again. Oh my gosh, this whole command is just wrong. And also just say 12 p.m. PST, not 12 a.m. Oh my gosh, who let me get away with this? Oh my gosh, 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 oh my gosh. Yeah, right? They are no match for us. Mwahaha. Okay, so now the command is actually correct. 12 p.m. PST is 2 hours from now, right? I'm wondering if we should keep playing Stream Raiders with Endzone. And yeah, Pendle, we are playing... I'll do another. We are playing Endzone, A World Apart. It came out of early access yesterday. And it's a game that I've had on my list for quite a while. Oh sure, we'll play another. If it doesn't work, we'll turn it off. Also, I need to move Mr. Kuma, and also me, and also the Stream Raiders thing. So let's put me in the corner. Bonk. Let's put Stream Raiders like up here. And let's move Mr. Dog like right here. It's part 1 of 2 weeks each. Differences when DST is applied. Oh no, I actually meant that I'm pretty sure that he's actually starting at 12 p.m. his time. I checked yesterday with the team to just really be sure. Yeah, for the raid. Yeah, 12 PDT. Thank you for the raid. Wow, it's so late. That's weird. It's weird how late it is. IFG, hi Lex, your local guru, Reza SP Far, Field Fury, Diligent Goo. Hello, hello. How was Endzone? We're in the tutorial right now. It's nice to see you all. I hope you had a lovely time with FG and that you're having a lovely Friday. We are also playing Endzone over here. We just finished up some marbles and we're in the tutorial. And we're doing a pupper love. Because I saw that. Ericard, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. You died to raiders. Don't deny tribute if I don't have defenses. Okay, I won't. When you started again. Hi, Infinity. Yes, so far we have built a water jetty and a fisherman's hut, and we started to grow a field. I was paused for stream raiders. And we were just talking about Halcyon After Hours and how Blind is hosting at 12 p.m. on his channel, not Kiri's, because my Halcyon After Hours command was so wrong. It said it was happening at 12 a.m. Pacific on Kiri's channel. They took everything except your food and water and damaged all production buildings. That's so rude. It was just one letter. Yeah, I am the wrong channel. Hi, Infinity. I hope you're well today. Thank you again for the raid, and thank you to everyone who came over. I'll post this again in case you missed it. But if you're coming in with the raid, it would be super helpful if you could remove your raid referral. Super duper helpful. Instructions are in chat. And I think I just need to hit on pause. I did play some people as farmers. What does this mean? We don't have water? Oncoming drought. Should I build another tank? It's probably enough. Probably enough. Yeah, I hope we don't get any raiders. I'm not ready for that yet. Wow. Neat. Maybe I should build a second one. Speed this up too. I don't know how to tell. Never mind. This is gonna cost quite a bit of wood, quite a bit of scrap and time, but I'm gonna build a second one. Just in case. Because there's an oncoming drought. It's telling me about it. Are these in increments of days or seasons? The soundtrack reminds you of the Witcher OST. The soundtrack is pretty intense. I have noticed that. I forgot to set a seed. Slow the game down. Choose a seed. We've got cabbage and we've got black salsify. I don't know. Growing time 1.9 seasons for 572 food. 2.8 for less than double. I think cabbage makes more sense.
Looks
for
good.
Time to
Remember
yield.
that we need the widest variety of food sources to stay healthy. You should also plan ahead for drought periods that might come when it's not going to rain. Stock up on food and adapt your production to avoid bottlenecks. I'll show you a few more strategies later on.
Okay.
At the beginning, we don't have much scrap.
Is this a big field? I feel like this field is really big once I look at the size of their bodies.
Building, but to obtain resources as fast as possible, it's best that we start gathering right away. Assign a Gather All Resources task. All the settlers who haven't been assigned any profession by you are going to accept these kinds of tasks.
A Gather All Resources task.
Settlers distribute resources within your settlement.
Battle Brother, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Less anxious than otherwise, just tired. That's good. Well, not the tired part, but the less anxious part. I am also just tired. Yesterday, I felt really bad. Like, I just was not feeling very well, but today I feel fine. Just a little tired. Honestly, the time change this week, moving the clocks forward, has been rough. Like, I have never had such a difficult time adjusting as I had this week. And to be fair, I neglected filling my prescription until it was too late, and then we couldn't pick it up because of the snow. So that probably did not help. It probably didn't help, but all in all, I think I forgot to take my meds today. Not sure. Pretty sure I did. I need to place a gather wood task. I should probably do that, actually. Yeah, it's, the time change was Sunday night. That is why my streams have been like an hour early this week, and also ending early. And today, specifically, it was 2 hours early for a lot of people, because I already adjusted my schedule to be an hour earlier on Fridays, and on top of the time change, it was essentially 2 hours earlier today. Okay, gather wood task. Buildings and tasks. Resources. Tasks. Gather wood. Order settlers to gather wood from an area. How about right here? Can only be built once. So I'm just gonna have to move it and gather scrap. People living here? Or are these just... Oh. No, it's just old settlements. Wow, that's oddly depressing. There's a lot of scrap right here. There's 130 over in here. It's 200. 211. Yeah, remains of the old world. I definitely thought that there were other settlers just moving around, but it's animals, not people. I'm gonna guess that these were people who tried to survive after the nuclear fallout, and they just didn't. Yes, it's 150 years after the terrorist attack that destroyed the nuclear power plants. And hi, Starshine, how are you? Yes, we don't catch up until next Sunday, I believe. So for next week too, I'm gonna be an hour early. And starting an hour early and ending an hour early for many of you. Largely, actually. For a lot of people, because as we discussed yesterday, we have like 60% of our community is still in the old time zones. Let's speed this up. 3 settlers available. 1 of 3. 2 of 3. How much food do we have? We have a limit of 5,000 and 90,000 for water. So maybe I did not need that much water? I don't know. And then we need 3 out of 15 scrap. 15 scrap. Post-apocalyptic. Your Windows local says 629. Yeah. I definitely have not adjusted well. I've not had this much of an issue with adjusting to the time change in the past, but this week has been really rough for me. Like, very difficult. And apparently I need to build some shelters too. Well, I can't. We need 10 of this. 10 cloth. Cloth can be recovered from scrap. A recycler or refinery is needed. Alternatively, cloth can be produced from hemp. Wow. This game is gonna be fun. And plus with the time change, so let me grab my little piece of paper so I can confirm. Yes, now that we are doing daylight savings, my time zone is UTC minus 6. A piece of paper that you probably can't read because it's backwards. But I keep getting really confused about time zones and stuff, so I wrote it down. The stream is now in UTC/GMT minus 6. And this week specifically, you can remove another hour, except if you're in essentially NA regions. It gets confusing. I'm just gonna keep this on my desk like forever, maybe until it dissolves. Auto saving. Let's go just a bit faster here. We're still waiting to produce scrap. And I'm not sure. We are in the drought season right now. What does this little symbol mean? The storage capacity is running low. Meaning it's almost full. So we've done a lot of wood production, so maybe I should cancel this task. Gather wood. Options: change field of work or demolish. I'm gonna deactivate production because we've gathered 133 and I would like them to go gather scrap instead. That would be nice. Are all non-post-apocalyptic games only pre-apocalyptic games? Perhaps. Also, I think I should shrink my field. Options: demolish. And I just adjust the size. My boom arm is once again in the way. I don't know. Maybe not. Aren't we also post-apocalyptic from the Dino Age? That's a good point. That is a good point. This requires a scrapyard to be salvaged. So they are working this, right? Yeah, they are. They're just really slow. They're very slow.
Since we
Someone's
now own
apocalypse is
plenty
someone
of
else's
resources,
renaissance.
we can start to build a real production building. Then you don't have to always make efforts by hand that collecting is taking place. Production buildings are not only easier to manage, they are also distinctly more effective than simple tasks. Don't place production buildings too far away from your settlement. You'll be able to change their working area at any time later on.
Great.
Right on.
Right on.
The best thing for us to do now is to build a forester's lodge to automate our supply of wood and make it more effective at the same time. Foresters are not only able
They
to
plant
chop
them
down
too. So foresters don't just gather, they also plant. So I'll demolish that and place the lodge there instead. Resources, a forester's lodge. Can't put it too far away from our village center. I'll place it right here. They do work fast. I think that we're simulating not just a day, but a season. Because if you look down here, it says season 8. So I think we just had a drought season. And we're moving into season 9, which is going to be a rainy season. And then season 10, which is a dry season. So one trip is actually a few days of a season, is how I'm understanding this. Hey, Hades. Yeah, Hades, we all know this sort of thing, Kappa. The release is going well. For me, it's a first look, because I never played the early access version of Endzone. So, I got an awesome review key to take a look. And so far, this game seems like it's really deep. Hi, Kitten Blister. I hope you're well. This is like the guy in the movie who exists to explain the plot. Needs fishing grounds. Oh, yes. Turns out it's a dry season. It's a drought, specifically. All our water is gone. I can't build other things right now because it's locked because of the tutorial. Yeah, no, I didn't. I didn't play early access, so I think I'll like it too. The thing that kept me from playing it in the first place is the post-apocalyptic vibe, which is generally not really my style of game, but it looks neat. Oh, I forgot to assign settlers. Oops. I forgot to do that. They don't think they'll be adding mod support. Oh, yeah. Look, the water's back.
Good
That was
job.
cool how
You might want to change this
world just
building's
shifted.
working area later on to tell your workers where they should get their wood from. Ah, and for your information, if
and
you
for your
want,
information,
you can also tell your forester's lodge that they only ought to attend to reforesting an area in order to create a lush green forest which generations to come can use.
they only ought to attend to reforesting an area in order to create a lush green forests. Okay, so we can also give an order to strictly reforest. Understood.
Very good. Now we
Understood,
ought to take
Captain.
care of collecting scrap. Scrap is one of the most valuable resources because the quantities present are limited, and we can recover other resources from scrap. Unlike the task we just had, The scrap yard allows larger quantities of existing scrap to be dismantled than with ruins or wrecks.
Scrap is valuable because quantities present are limited and we can recover other resources from scrap. Unlike the tasks we just had, the scrapyard allows for larger quantities of existing scrap to be dismantled than with ruins or wrecks. Yeah, so that's what I was seeing, like, whoa. These scrap piles say behind me, this requires a scrapyard. Behind me. This requires a scrapyard to be salvaged. When you're learning to ride a bike, they put training wheels on them. They're tutor wheels. Tutor wheels. I don't get it. Your tutor likes playing tricks on you, and they would jump out of the way all the time? I don't get it. Resources, a scrapyard. Still has to be in range of here, right? It says I can change the range on it on any time. I wonder if it just has to be touching the green. Doesn't give me a warning about this being too far from my city center. $4.98. $4.99. Put it here. Say it, but with vowel emphasis, the same as tutorial. They put on tutor wheels. Tutor wheels. Like tutorial? Is it supposed to say tutorial? Returns with tea. Welcome back. I also have more tea. Oh, okay. I see, I see. I see, I see. But yeah, I keep forgetting to assign people to the job. I don't have anyone. Maybe I should reduce my, well, I probably need 3 farmers. I don't know, I need more people. Production limit. You can change the radius. You can change the workspace. Workforce. Turnover statistics. What's this? What's this warning?
Great. You can change the working area for the
almost full.
scrapyard too. You can recycle scrap into 4 additional resources.
You can change the working
Cloth,
area.
Metal, plastic, and electronics. We'll do that shortly, but for now we ought to take care of your settlers' needs first.
Yay!
Our people want a place to sleep and
Cabins!
live. Cabins fulfill their need for safety and privacy, and increase the confidence of their inhabitants. In other words, building cabins increases their willingness to start families and reproduce.
Yes, Kitten Blister, I think they can. I think they can. It also helps if you pause partway between the E and wheels. Yes, it's not the best for like to tour wheels. Yeah, I see. I think because it was a syllable short that my brain didn't catch it. And reproduce. Yes, you have to build 8 cabins. Okay. A small cabin where settlers can go live and give birth to offspring. Where should I build them at? Should I build them right here? I don't know if they should be close. Location attractiveness. -4. So here it's -4. I guess I'll just build them in a line like this. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 cabins. You need a shack? I think that's technically what the cabin is. It sounds nice, but it's lower than a sturdy house, lower than a shelter, lower than an upgraded shelter. So we'll have that soon. I don't really have a lot of builders right now. Whoops. Let's do 2 water carriers, 4 builders. Since these are full. Or even 1 water carrier, 5 builders. Yeah, check that out. Cabin made out of scrap. I like that they have different models. You've even started a little suburban neighborhood. With houses down the lane. We're doing it. We just gotta make a nice walking path now. Plant some front hedges, and we're here in suburbia. This is our town. Don't have enough people to work this. Not enough workers. Okay. It was being very wiggly. I really want to shrink this. Harvest now.
Besides cabins, you can also provide
Are they eating my food right now?
and shelters as housing.
Oh my gosh, they
houses
are.
withstand sandstorms better and have an increased storage
Sandstorms.
capacity to boot. Children living in houses gradually fill up the house's stockpiles. Settlers do not reproduce in a shelter because they lack privacy.
They lack privacy. Yeah, so eat them, but I can't yet.
Let's return from our excursion into housing and refocus on scrap. With the help of a recycler or refinery, scrap can be sorted into 4 different resources. A recycler always takes scrap apart, 1 resource at a time, while a refinery automatically produces all 4 resources. To start off, you should build a recycler and produce cloth.
So a refinery does 4 at a time. A recycler does 1 at a time. Is the recycler more efficient at its 1 specific resource? Yeah, so I don't think we can hunt them yet because it's the tutorial and this is locked. So I am at the whim of Arthur. That's his name, right, Arthur? Recycler. Oh, we have a crane? That's cool. Nice. How are we powering this though? How are we powering this? The battle's ready. Sweet, sweet battle time. A bus wreck. Storage capacity is running low. Oh, we're just living out of a wrecked bus? I guess that makes sense. Oni Bono. Thanks for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Can you pause this? Oops. I know. I'll place a spell. In front of my bomber. Ha ha ha. You're welcome. Welcome in. Do 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 do. I have the most kills. Bomber does work. Surely this must satisfy my quest. Do 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 do. GG. I must have finished my quest. Oh no, I did have a drop. Place 2 centurions. Well, there's no way I can do that now. I even checked earlier. Centurion. Maybe I'll just place it right here? Oh, right here. Okay. So the recycler has yet to be built because I'm paused. Yeah. I agree. I think that everyone's entitled to run their stream how they want to. It is certainly not my place or anyone else's place to tell someone how to run their channel.
I know you like odd sayings, so how about Dark FR 7 gigagrams?
TX, thank you for the 100 biddies. Gigagrams. That was pretty odd. Are they heavy? Maybe. A heavy GG. So the recycler is being built slowly. And we should have more people to assign now, right? No, I don't. I need more people. How am I supposed to assign them to this building? Take them out of the forester. 7 gigagrams. Ugh. You love that emote? Double poof again. Yeah, what? What are you guys doing to me? Mic's a bit too low to see the color. Yeah, but if I raise it up, then my boom arm is in the way. Can you see it now? You promise it wasn't on purpose. Yeah, those came through at the exact same time. No big deal. It's warmer. I was cold anyway. You've done me a favor. Let's produce cloth. Okay, we are producing cloth. We're doing it. Improve my infrastructure. Thank you, game. I'm trying. I have to wait for Arthur to tell me. I think his name is Arthur. Yeah, so you get 40 minutes of a floaty head. A floating head. Oh, yes. It's the redemption is poof, and 2 of them just came through at the same time because Lord Hades and the stirred puppy want me to be warm. Bet they're eating my crop. Okay, so I don't know that I can actually shrink this field. I want to, though. Oh, that's neat. If only my DPI wasn't so crazy right now. Yeah, it's this was actually my old green screen. I'll tell you my secrets. This was my old green screen before I got the one that I have now.
You can instruct your recycler
And
to
it's
produce
really
a different
warm. It doesn't
resource at
breathe.
a time. It's important that you focus on the resources you really need, at least in the beginning. Cloth and metal look like good options if you want to equip us with protective clothing and tools.
Protective clothing and tools.
Happy settlers are industrious settlers. That's why we ought to look after our people and protect them against the surroundings and dangers, like radiation. So let's start by transforming our newly recovered cloth into protective clothing. A tailor will
Not letting
be
me
able to
make a
help us with
field.
that.
Is it because I'm in the tutorial and I can't make more field? Let's start by transforming our newly recovered cloth into protective clothing. A tailor can help with that. Let's build a tailor shop. Oh, is this low radiation? Interesting. If someone redeems in the middle of summer, yeah. Well, actually, in the middle of summer, it was okay because I sit next to the AC unit here, and the AC unit was so freaking cold. Mainly because we only have this one AC unit.
Oh, a button, yay.
That was the most apathetic PTS reading ever. Oh, a button. Yay. Exclamation marks mean nothing, apparently. Lord Hades, thank you so much for 10 months of support. Welcome back, and thank you. Yay. I am next to the fireplace, yeah. The flue? I assume the thing that lets the air out. Whoops. That is already open because we've been lighting some fires in the evening. It's been nice. Yeah, I just call it the fire open thingy.
Now I am forced to get proper Peter.
You're forced to get properly hyped. Oh, the poor TTS. Thank you for the 100 biddies. Much appreciated. We wanted to make... What am I trying to make? Neck scarves. Alright. Does she sound hyped?
Ooh, oh, ooh, oh, oh, ooh, 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 oh.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Thank you, Mr. Puppy, for the 100 biddies and also starting a hype train.
We categorize environmental radiation into 4 levels: no radiation, low level, medium level, and high level radiation. The radiation changes constantly and is influenced by weather and contaminated rain. Protective clothing helps to protect us against this kind of radiation, but it takes a while before it's produced. And
your ears and brain
relies on a steady flow of incoming resources.
The TTS.
Try to establish production chains at an early stage and start to stockpile goods so that some are always on hand.
All right, Arthur, I'm gonna pause you again. You can't write glitching? Why not? And thank you so much for the support. I appreciate it, and thanks for starting a hype train.
Hype train?
Hype train? George, thank you for 13 months. Lord Hayes! My vassal! More my vassal! My vassal! Everybody's my vassal! Oh no. Oh no, we can't start vassaling. We can't vassalize everybody. Oh boy.
We need more Dark FR 7 gigagrams, Dark FR 7 gigagrams, Dark FR 7 gigagrams. Don't you just hate it when your cat wakes you up like this? Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow,
my gosh.
meow, meow.
Holy heck. Meow, 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 meow. We should just call this a meow train. All right, we're rebranding. It's now a meow train. Oh my goodness gracious. George, thank you so much for 13 months of support. Thank you for using your Prime here rather than anywhere else on Twitch. And welcome back. Lord Hades, thank you so much for gifting 5 subs. Thank you so much. That means a lot. Focus Strand, Kitten Blister, Scholar Bear, Mad Morpheus Children, and GMG Dave. Enjoy your subscriptions, courtesy of Lord Hades. Thanks for the hype. Thank you for the hype, TX. Thanks for the 100 biddies. Just some guy. Thank you for the 100 biddies. And Weezer, thank you so much for 2 freaking years of subscribing. That's super awesome. Thank you for sticking with me all this time, and welcome back. And I appreciate the Giga Meow Train. Giga Meow Train. Yeah, just gonna throw this out there. Chat love. Oh no.
Can you guys hear that helicopter?
Oh no. Oh, I haven't heard that one before. Oh boy. Thank you for the 100 biddies. I didn't think that she was actually gonna read that one. And Zosky, thank you for the gifted tier 1 sub to Diligent Goo. You all are really sweet, thank you. That was ridiculous. Oh boy, chat's getting silly. You all are silly. The pizza's here. Now it's the Giga Meow Pizza Hype Train. The pizza's here. I still have to read what Arthur said, because whatever he said, it just is gone. I forgot. Oh no.
Let's see if this one works. Mon Rafflecopter, say retrouve soy meme, choice say vous de vis meme. Si vis meme at Louis meme, Louis meme, vis meme, a vis meme, a vis meme, a vis meme, a vis meme. Soy meme, 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 SOI, SOI, soy meme.
What inspires you to come up with these? My vassal! More my vassal! No. My vassal! Everybody's my vassal! Oh my goodness gracious. Hades, thank you for gifting another 5 subs. Thank you for gifting another 5 subs. And we're just crushing this train. Welcome Solson, Dr. Subterfuge, Samurai Shura, Gojira Green, and Sikalana. Welcome everybody. And gifting another sub to Kazale. Lord Hades, thank you so much, and thank you everybody for crushing the hype train. Level 4 complete. And also thank you Just Guy and Disturbed Puppy for the biddies and the TTS abuse / spam. Giga Meow Pizza Train. Do you like the bit messages? They get really strange here sometimes. They get very strange here. Thank you all for the support. That's incredible. I have long forgotten what Arthur said and what I'm supposed to be doing. Streamer.exe has been broken. This is a much different vibe with the hype train. Like the vibe, the atmosphere of this game. With beep boop. Thank you Weezer for the 31 biddies. She's not gonna read that, is she? She's not gonna read this. It's still going? Oh my gosh! I thought we were for sure done. Oh my gosh. Maybe next time fewer A's, eh? Oh boy. Hey, Fit Gal. Yeah, I mean, what in the world? I'm out of tea. It sounds like an engine trying to start and Windows crashing noises. Yeah, you know, I don't think that the spam protection works anymore for the text-to-speech. I don't think it works anymore. but thank you for the support. Thank you everyone for being so incredibly supportive.
Feel free to pass this one, throwing my hat in.
Ooh. She didn't read that one. She didn't read that one. She just gave up. Thank you, Hades. That's the spam protection. That's what triggered the spam protection? Oh my goodness. You have to break it up. I really need to read this prompt. The radiation changes constantly and is influenced by weather and contaminated rain. Okay. So essentially, we need to have our production chains as early as possible.
The tools we brought along from the Endzone are slowly but surely running out. So now, let's focus on manufacturing new tools.
New tools!
The tools will help us to work effectively. We'll need metal for that.
And thank you, Hades. And thank you, everybody.
By building another recycler, which we'll commission to recover metal from scrap. After that, we'll need a workshop.
We're ready for the weekend now, aren't we?
Of brand new tools.
We need a workshop. The tools help us work effectively, and we need metal, so we'll prepare a production by building another recycler. Hades, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the 304. 304 biddies. I don't know what's gotten into you all today, but you deserve another chat love. So we're gonna build another recycler for a workshop. And thank you for the ape train. Do I remember what I just read? I do.
Please can chat stop being silly.
You stop being silly. Silly chat. Mr. Drogoboy, thank you for the 100 biddies. My hype train is actually frozen. It's frozen for me. It says it's at 0. Like 0 seconds. I'm not sure if it's still going or not. It's broken for you too? You officially broke the hype train. I'm gonna say that it's the TTS that did it. You crashed it. Not only did streamer.exe break, but also hype train giga meow pizza hype train.exe broke as well. GG. Just GG chat. She's still trying to catch up on the bit messages. Hi Cody! Welcome back /in. But thank you everybody. The scrolling is because I'm scrolling through my activity feed on the other screen. Hades, thank you for the 10 months. Just some guy, 100 biddies. Disturbed puppy, 100 biddies. George with 13 months. Hades gifting 5. TX with 100 bits. Just some guy, 100 biddies. Weezer with the 24 months. Just some guy with 100 biddies. Zosky with the gift sub. Just some guy, 100 biddies. Disturbed puppy, 100 biddies. Hades, 6 gifted subs. Weezer, 31 bits. Another 100 biddies of TTS nonsense from Just Some Guy. Lord Hades, 404 biddies, and Mr. Drogoboy for the 100 bits. Thank you so much. Hiya, Shad! It was a giga meow pizza TTS hype train. Yes. We need a technician. Probably for the tailor shop? No. Is that gonna be for the workshop maybe? I need more people. Maybe I should do this. I don't have enough. Whoops. I turned on an overlay. I don't have enough people for the water. It's not really the biggest deal. Or do we need a technician for this? Oh, the production limit has been reached. Okay, yeah, so the hype train is broken. Aw. But that means we're not giving out the emotes. It'll fix itself eventually. And do the emotes too. That's good. We need to build 2 recyclers. No, just 1. Construct a recycler to produce metal. Workshop. So we did assign the technician. We did do that. Also, I have set my channel colors to blurple. We'll never know if it's actually purple or if it's blue. Just another day in the Twitch life. You had to do that once, report the hype train? Huh. Maybe it'll sort itself out. Oh. There it goes. It sorted itself out. Choo-choo! Thank you all for being so silly. We need some refiners now, but where am I supposed to get more people? Guess I can keep 2 like this. Need to build more houses in my little suburbia. Oh, you have all the level 4 emotes. I have a lot of them too. Do need 2 recyclers. Or refiners. Why are they not called recyclers? Then one of these should be making metal, not cloth. I really like how when you zoom out, that little trapezoid expands and shrinks. It's a trapezoid, right? I think so. We do need more train emotes. We absolutely do. Oh, my storage is full. I hope he tells me to build... Oh, instruct workshop to produce a metal tool. I hope that we get more storage as the next prompt. When's the last time we got train emotes? Like November or something? No. Yeah? No, I don't think so. I get confused between the events that they do and also when they release hype train emotes. Although I kind of wish that they would relabel the hype train emotes from hype, like hype with the name, hype lol and hype fighter, to HT, like HT bard for hype train or something, because it's impossible to find hype emotes unless you actually know the prefix. Like trying to type my own hype emote, I can't just, or anyone else's, you can't just search like with colon hype anymore because of all the hype train. Need tailors. What happened to the tailor? I had a tailor there, didn't I? Maybe they died? They die? That wouldn't be good. Oh my god, they totally died. They're dead in the field. Anthony is dead. Dead and died of old age. More fertilizer. Yeah, just they're, do I have to bury them? At least it was an old age death. Yeah, before they could even retire. That's really sad. Bury them. Can I do that? Build them a little grave plot. Because all my pawns are gonna get a debuff for seeing a corpse.
With our lovely new tools, we are now prepared to work effectively.
With our lovely new tools, we're
Should
now
you ever
prepared to
run
build
out
a
of
grave.
metal, keep in mind that you can also instruct your workshop to manufacture tools from scrap instead of metal. Though they won't be quite as effective, it's still better than being forced to work with bare hands.
You wish I did that for the Hyperscape emotes? Yeah, there's a lot of emotes that Twitch releases that start with hype. The message didn't even make it to the human queue? Automod is silly.
Down in the Endzone, we had sufficient time and resources to educate ourselves properly. But our children don't have this luxury. We ought to build a school and pass on what we've learned. As a result, they will be able to survive and work better.
Okay, but look, we really need a grave. I just can't have this poor person dead in the field. That can't be good. Oh, a cemetery. I can't build a cemetery. Oh no. Oh no. A school, huh? I'll build it right here. And let's pause and do our battle real quick, and we'll have time for one more after this. We'll have time for one more. Is there anyone I can boost? Any rogues or something? Or just myself? This is how I get all the kills, by the way. I'm rigging the match to steal all the kills. Ha 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 ha! Do 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 do. Yeah, cabbage and fingernails, yummy. Yummy yummy. Do 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 do. Is the BTTV portion? Automod's being silly again. I even turned it down to like low, I think. It's just... It's weird how sometimes it grabs one thing and it won't grab the other. Let's go here. This will be the last battle of the day. Yeah, okay, I am mathing correctly. I need to play... Yeah, see, I can't play my Centurion because it's on cooldown for an hour. I'm gonna throw... I'm gonna play this then. This group right here. Okay, so what's left? Build a school and assign settlers to the profession teacher. I am out of settlers though. I'm just out. I don't have enough jobs. Someone died, you know? They're in the field. Ew, and the children are running over their bodies. Gross. Oh, with BTTV, they're split. Yeah, I don't... That is weird that that wouldn't go through. I don't know. Automod is weird. So, I think that I also... No, I use FFZ. Do you just use, like, the browser extension? Hi, Sikalana. There's one slider for Automod and for moderation settings that won't make it to the human queue. So Automod feeds the messages first, and you can set Automod to different levels. Just literally out of people to work. So
perfect.
I just won't have water carriers right now.
Educated children work more effectively. We'll also teach them to be more careful with their protective clothing and tools. This, in turn, leads to them staying intact longer.
So are they going to school to learn how to work?
Resources.
Like trade school. This leads to them staying intact longer. AKA not dead in the field.
Now that our population is starting to grow,
oh my gosh, someone else is dead in the field.
Attention to the topic of food production. We are already accumulating fish and tilling our fields.
Now who's this?
Our gatherer's cabin will now enable us
Virginia,
to gather mushrooms
dead
and berries
in the field
from the forest nearby.
And dead of old age. I think I'm still blocking this, but also dead in the field. Anthony, dead in the field. Virginia. Hard to click her corpse. Dead in the field of old age. At least they're not dying for other reasons, but he's better, Anne Frank. Okay, we ought to turn the attention to the topic of food production. We're already accumulating fish and tilling our fields. A gatherer's cabin now enables us to gather mushrooms and berries. Okay, but I don't have enough workers, Arthur. Unless those kids grow up, we are officially low. We're officially low on resources, my friend. Easy fertilizer. These cabbages are killing farmers. Well, I'm pretty sure Anthony was the tailor. I don't know what Virginia did, but I don't have... I guess let's turn off the forester and have a gatherer instead. Well, I don't even have that building built yet. Only got one builder. I guess that... oh wait, no, I have 5 more settlers now. Where'd they come from? The game give me more because mine are dying of old age. In the field. 2 water carriers, 2 refiners. Everything should be worked now. We'll have 3 builders. Didn't know if you would get the glare. The squint. The poof was 35 minutes ago. Okay. 35 minutes ago. Gatherer's cabin built. I have to assign 2 settlers. Gatherers, I mean. 2 gatherers, and then we have to produce 20 berries and 20 mushrooms. Lord Hades, thank you for keeping me hydrated.
Very good. As you can see, the gatherer's cabin is an effective possibility to get food quickly. But watch out. After a drought, it's going to take some time before the plants have regrown. As is the case with most buildings, here too, you can relocate the working area at any time.
It's effective to get food quickly. After a drought, it'll take time for the plants to regrow. We can relocate the working area. Okay.
Although we are sufficiently supplied at the moment, our survival depends on diligent planning. If we can lay
this is a very long tutorial.
Orchard, then we can start to plant fruit or nut trees that we can harvest after a few seasons.
I do know that we took like a 15-minute break for the hype train, but still. This is nice though. The train did make time stop. And it makes sense the poof did too. Yeah, it did make time stop. Hi, Nixes. Yeah, we have another new game. Another new game. Where should I build it? Entrances, blocked areas. Does this need... Affected by soil irrigation level. Soil moisture? Yeah, soil moisture. Green means moist, blue is wet. Fields, orchards, and forest plants grow faster on wet soil. Okay, so why don't I put a orchard? I keep trying to draw a field like I would in RimWorld, but you click and drag. Like this. Click once and drag it out. Then click again to end it. So there's our orchard. Our orchard. A Giga Meow Pizza Hype blah, blah, blah. A Giga Mega Pizza Hype time train. And we lost track of the time too. God. And then the hype train froze time. Correct. Wait, did more people die? Not in the field. There's only 2 dead bodies in the field. But I'm down a refiner, which is not good news. That means somebody else died. But where? Where's their body? Do I even want to know? I don't even know where I would find their body at, is the thing. Like they could be anywhere. But not in the field. And their bodies actually persist. Assign settlers to the profession of farmer. I don't have any more. Oops. Here we go. And choose our seeds. Our option are plums. Plum seeds. Takes 3 seasons to grow, and they will yield 300 food. It takes 1 season to regrow. In the field bottom middle? Nuh-uh. Is there really another dead body here? Because we've already found Virginia. We already found Virginia and Anthony. There's not another person in here, right? I have no idea where they would be. This is a scrap pile, not a person. Kinda look like a person though. Really gonna get you when you see the dynamic ground moisture? Yeah, I did see that. I did see that, kind of depending on when and how. When and where? When and how and where and why. What is this game about? This is a post-apocalyptic survival city builder. So, basically, the world was plunged into nuclear chaos in the year 2021. 150 years later, I was gonna say ancestors, the descendants of the few amount of humans who were able to escape to a bunker emerge and are trying to resettle out in the world. We have a very small colony of people who we're trying to build up a little community here. 2021, there is still time. Yeah. So this is actually like 2171 in the game. This is 150 years after the nuclear fallout. Hoops are up. Woo! We're free! Yeah, so right now, someone else died? Oh my gosh. They die really quickly. I have to set them to armor.
The orchard has been laid out, and the trees are already beginning to grow.
Okay.
Similar to crops for farming, trees need some time until they are fully grown.
Once they've
Once
grown,
they have grown, they can be harvested again and again until they have to be newly planted.
sounds good. Radiation.
Our gatherer's cabin gathers food from the surrounding forests. However, there are any number of other plants there which we can use as well. These
You're dying
plants
from
can
radiation?
be gathered by an herbal hut. The herbs gathered there can be consumed by settlers to replenish their health.
Where to replenish their health? Herbal hut. They stop dying? Settlers are in poor health. Yeah, you're right. It's not radiation? Why are they all dying? 1 of 13. Very old adults. Adults. Old adults. Young adults. Doesn't show me where the dead people are, though. Do I have food issues or drink? No. I don't. 2 of them died from old age. They're in the field here. Yeah, if I turn off my camera, Virginia, dead. Died of old age, hanging out in the field. Anthony, dead. Died of old age, in the field. Something's up with the cabbage. Okay, let's build the herbal hut. So I'm just running into the issue here in the tutorial where Arthur is having me build all these things. And I don't have enough people to occupy them and work them because they keep dying. Panda climbed on your shoulders? Silly panda. That's adorable. Shoulder kitty. I bet it's warm. Yeah, so I have all these professions, but I just have to move them around for tutorial's sake because I can't actually work all these buildings. I have 1 builder, 1 farmer, 1 water carrier, one gatherer. Oh, they didn't even have to sedate him. That's wonderful. Good panda. Yeah, our vet says that Mr. Kitty is quite a butthead. Hey, look at this. Got another message.
Well done. We can equally utilize the gathered herbs to convert them into medicine later on.
The hype train's so
It
broken.
might happen that an illness breaks out in our settlement from time to time and spreads among our settlers. That's why we always ought to have enough herbs on hand.
Okay, we want our herbs. Pickles hates the vet. She never meows, but if you put her in the box, she goes mental. Oh my. Yes, our vet said that he is a butthead when he goes, so they actually gave us a prescription. And the prescription is meant to... It's not necessarily like a sedative. It is, though. It's like a super... It's like a happy drug. It's a happy drug just to chill out his nerves. And so we are supposed to give it to him like an hour before he goes. Panda's normally loud, but put him in the box and he's quiet and meek. He likes going to the vet. If you put your box down, your cat goes in there before he can even get his coat on. You can even get your coat on. Gotta put the coat on the cat. That's awesome. What's really funny is Tonk is on an antibiotic right now. And the vet was like, he's gonna hate it. It's going to be a nightmare to get him to eat it. No. It's so ridiculous. When you break out this thing, it's like a bottle with a syringe on it. When you break it out, he just like opens his mouth like a little baby bird, and you can just like drop it into his mouth, and he's like nom 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 nom. It's absolutely ridiculous. Nom 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 nom. Please give. We have been putting him into like burrito for a couple days, trying to force this thing into him. And the other day we burritoed him up, and he was just like, no, 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 I won't do it. And he explodes out of his burrito. It's up on his cat tree, and it's just like, yeah, just put this right here. Just essentially like FG's nom, like, yum, 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 yum. I don't even need to be burritoed. You use malt paste pills? Malt paste? I haven't heard of that. It's cool that they like it. It's cool that they like it. It is just so silly. But yeah, the kitty happy drug, he turns into a real sweetheart. The vet also thinks that he probably had a traumatic experience at a vet at some point that makes, I mean, you know how pets are, that make them hate the experience. And so they were like, just start giving this to him and he'll relax and he'll learn that it's not nearly as bad as he thinks, and then over time he'll just chill. He'll be reconditioned that the vet is not as terrible as he thinks. And so I don't know, so far it seems to be working. We took him there, and the vet zoomed with us, and he was like, look, he's over on the thing being all happy. He was just like a little kitty loaf grooming himself. So it was working. Malt paste is to help with hairballs and shiny fur, and they go insane over it. Huh. I hadn't heard of it before.
Radiation is the main reason why the health status of our settlement can decrease. Although our settlers already use protective clothing to shield themselves against
our sources of
radiation,
water became contaminated.
It might occur that our sources of water become contaminated. We should start to filter our water to prevent this from happening.
Charcoal.
We will need a great deal of charcoal to accomplish this. The charcoal kiln will burn wood to produce charcoal.
Our water did become contaminated. Are they dying from radiation? No. No. Okay. What was I doing? Build a charcoal kiln. I like this tutorial. This is a good tutorial. It's long, but you know. Okay, charcoal kiln. Why don't we put that right here? And then we have to assign someone to the charcoal burner before they all die. Tutorial failed. All colonists dead. We have to produce 2 coal. I have 1 builder. Ooh, 2 new settlers. Awesome. Okay, we'll assign 1 to the charcoal and 1 to the forester. These must be the kids growing up. I hope we get these resources as we chop down these trees. I hope so. Although our crashed bus is full. What's this? Plastic? And this is coal. You have to produce 2 coal to be rewarded 50. And then after that, we just have electronics, and that's probably the end of the tutorial. Because we've slowly been making our way through these resources up top. We did food and water, then we did scrap wood and scrap metal, and tools, protection, medicine, cloth, metal, adults, children. Oh, 15 adults. But yeah, look, our children are in bad health. I think. Were the children dying?
Great.
Or is that their
We can use
age?
the charcoal in conjunction with a filtration system to purify
Is that
our
their
water.
health?
Unfortunately, our cistern is not able to do this. Only the water tower has the necessary equipment for this capability.
I'm fine. Oh, it's age. Okay. So if it's red, that's a little bit misleading. So we're building a water tower now?
It would be a disgrace if we had to demolish our trusted cistern just to erect a water tower in its place. What we ought to do instead is upgrade the cistern itself. A water tower can store much more water and provides workplaces for a lot more water carriers than our old cistern.
Okay. Upgrade. I think we need someone to work it. Perhaps I don't need 2 of these. I thought I would because of the drought. Recycler built 2 out of 3. Okay, let's build another recycler. Speed this up a little bit. Assign settlers to the refinery. I also think that refining is misleading too. If the building is not a refinery but a recycler, that maybe these should be called refineries rather than recyclers. Whoops. Cloth. I'm going to set this to plastic. Need 1 more refiner. I think I should get rid of the other cistern. How am I doing that? I'm gonna delete it. Demolish. All that water is just gonna spill right over. I mean, it's irradiated water in the cistern. I guess I could just upgrade them both. I cancel demolish. Yeah. So I'm gonna set another builder. Why I still don't have this? Yeah, let's set another builder. 2 builders. Currently no fishers, but we have plenty of food. Yay! Maybe I'll pause this for now. Can I pause it? Pause? Perfect. And a recycler built 2 out of 3. Assign 5 people to the water carrier. Where am I supposed to get 5 people? I guess we can get rid of the forester for a while. And the scrap collector.
Our new water tower is up and ready for action.
Great.
Good work. Filtering the water is an important next step because clean drinking water is a key mainstay of any stable society.
That makes sense.
Let's begin with filtering our water. To save on charcoal, we ought to ensure that at least a little bit of water not contaminated by radiation is being stored in our water tower.
To save on charcoal, we ought to ensure that at least a little bit of water not contaminated is being stored.
Radiation, so it suggests itself for that purpose. Then we can use the remaining charcoal to produce better protective clothing.
Okay. So we'll build a well. Water. Build a well. I like this grid system. I like it a lot. Build a well. I think I'm gonna set 2 people to this. I may also get rid of the other cistern. I'll just leave it there. I wonder if they pull water from it. I have an extra person. That's great. Now we have a well keeper. We have a well and a well keeper. Activate the filter on our tower. Filtration is active. Instruct the tailor's shop to produce activated carbon. Activated carbon mask. Yeah, all we're using right now is a neck scarf. Okay. So how do I know how polluted it is? Oh, none. Well keeper. Just one well keeper, huh? So it's worth filtering because right now we're currently getting water from the jetty, and the jetty
Good
is
work.
contaminated.
We are continuously taking steps towards being better and better equipped to be able to survive.
My
in
vassal!
this
More my
hostile
vassal!
environment.
Us cats!
Filtered
Everybody's my
water
vassal!
is a precious asset. And later on, we can
Us
even
cat,
use it
what
to
are you
irrigate our
doing?
fields. But let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Thank you for gifting 3 subs to the community. That's really sweet of you. You gifted a sub to Fresh of All, Captain Zob Zob, and Pock. Thank you, Buzzcat. I hope you're well. I'm just over here tutorialing it up, and suddenly vassals again. All the vassals. Thank you, Buzzcat. That's really sweet.
Not only our water can become a hazard for our settlers due to radiation, our food can too. We ought to erect a decontamination
A
post to prevent settlers
decontamination
from
post.
eating meals that are contaminated with radiation.
This game has a lot to it. Oh, I don't even know if we're gonna finish the tutorial. Decontamination post. Under logistics. This produces decontamination kits. They're used in the storages of surrounding buildings to free food and other resources from contamination. Battles at the 10-minute mark. No, the battle is almost ready. Or do you mean for the end? I'm gonna build that here. It's 10-2. I know, I don't think that we're even gonna finish this. Dang. I'm even trying to roll at faster speeds. Need more cloth. 96 units were placed. Hey, Pock! Captain Zobs up, hello as well. I hope you enjoy your subscriptions and your emotes, because they're super cute. Alright, let's do this real quick. Gonna drop that he spell right in the... So I didn't realize that you could actually drop the spells inside a group of units, but turns out you can. I didn't pause the game, did I? I did. Okay. Let's get ready to win this. So I can actually hasten like all these units. G-G-E-Z. I'm not gonna be able to finish my quest. Yeah, GG-easy. That was fun. Thank you all for joining for Stream Raiders. Unfortunately, we don't have time to do another. We do not have time for another. We will continue on for just a few more minutes here. Trying to finish the tutorial. Yes, the next battle will be on Monday. Monday. They have 2 more settlers. I think it's the children growing up. decontaminator.
Very good. The decontamination post is going to supply all buildings that stockpile food and are located in its working area in order to purify
I like that that's
the food
automated.
that has been affected by radiation.
It's nice that that's automated. Season 33.
It's true. We should never forget that even when we optimally prepare and protect
But someone
ourselves,
died.
we're still going to lose
What?
friends and members of our family time and again.
Oh, finally.
We're going to mourn them, come what may. But if we're able to bury them in a cemetery, then we'll get over the pain and let them rest in peace.
Yeah, that's good because it's been a few seasons now. And oh my gosh, there's another person in the field. This field is cursed. Christina! Christina is dead in the field as well. Why do they keep dying in the field? One of the bird noises in this game hits the same frequency as your guinea pigs and it's messing with you. There's a cat hair. 3 dead souls in the field. Let's do it. Let's build a cemetery. Oh no. Oh, this is gigantic. Guess I'll put it over there. Wow, so our community gets really big, actually. It's odd that it's the same frequency as your guinea pigs. Unassigned workers 2. It's because everyone keeps dying, you know? Can't assign a mortician yet because I don't have enough people. My field produces contaminated resources. Everything is contaminated. Good thing that we have a decontaminator, I guess. We do need more builders, so let's turn off some water carriers and make builders. Another person! Yay, a mortician. AKA the graveyard keeper. Can't believe there are 3 dead people in the field. What are the chances that they would go and die there? Just dropping dead in the middle of their... Just in the middle of their work. Just keeping an eye out. I'm waiting on Blind to go live. I like the way the game looks. Yeah, me too. This is really cool. What's wrong here? Question mark. We need ruins, so I need to change the... I need to change the field of work. That's cool. I like that you can do that. That is nice. It's a nice touch. Getting a lot of symbols. Not enough people. For the charcoal burner. My charcoal burner died too. They gotta stop dying. This game does have a nice aesthetic. What I really appreciate is that even though this is post-apocalyptic-y, it's not brown. It's not brown and dead and lifeless. If you know what I'm talking about, because there are a lot of games that
the cemetery
don't
will help
look
us to quickly get
nice.
a hold on ourselves and focus on the tasks that lie ahead. It's not a pleasant thought, but that's the way things are. At the very least, we're pioneers, aren't we?
This isn't Fallout
Maybe we
3.
ought to distract ourselves to lighten up the mood.
Oh, do we like let the plants eat them and stuff? That's nice. Oop.
We can erect a number of buildings to increase confidence in our settlement, including,
Fallout
for
3 is the
example,
brownest
a
game ever
campfire
made.
or a pub.
I think Kenshi might
In
be the
this
brownest game
situation,
ever made.
however, our best option would probably be to upgrade our town center.
Kenshi
Settlers
is
can visit the new town center, and by
not
doing
very
so,
pleasant on
increase
the
their
eyes.
confidence for a while.
It's very, well, it's like brown and red and bright. It's not a very beautiful game. It's a very interesting game, for sure. It's a cool game, but it's not very pretty. Campfire in a pub. The campfire... the best option is to upgrade... Mounted bus built? Mounted bus built. Upgrade. Upgrade to a mounted bus. A bus wreck.
Very
Okay.
good. The new town center not only gives us more storage space, at the same time, it functions just
That is
like a
cool.
campfire, too. Settlers can visit the new town center, and by doing so, increase their confidence for a while.
Fallout 3 is like
Now that we've
very...
made efforts to ensure
it's
the
not very pretty
spiritual
either. It's a...
well-being of our settlers, we ought to attend to their physical
It was a fun
health as
game,
well.
but I did not enjoy the environment. Settlers can visit the town center. By doing so, increase their confidence for a while. We ought to look at physical health as
Our
well.
settlers can get
Can't
sick
believe
from
we're
time
still
to time.
going.
Settlers who have become infected with a disease can die from it if they're not treated. Settlers will go to a medical facility to have themselves treated and will be admitted there.
Thought that we
provided
made an
beds are
herbalist hut
still
for this.
available. We ought to ensure our settlers' medical health care.
I don't know if I can squeeze this in. Boom. Right there. I'm glad that fits there, actually. I'm very happy about that. Okay, build a medical facility. Blind is live? Thank you. Thank you for letting me know. And then we have to produce 5 medicine. Hey, Necro Saint! This is my first day playing it. I'm really liking it so far. The tutorial is very well done. The tutorial is well done. We didn't even get finished with it though. Somehow we still have yet to finish. It's the coziest post-apocalypse yet. Heck yeah. Alright, let's finish this medical facility, produce our medicine, and then we'll save. And we'll go over and host Blind, because now Blind is hosting Halcyon After Hours, which is a bi-weekly
With this
event.
step, we have ensured the survival of the settlement
Right there,
for a
interrupted me.
while. Very good work. Since more and more children are being born these days, we should start to plan for the long term.
The long term, we haven't even gotten to long-term planning. Okay, so we did finish this, and an autosave. Perfect. So every other week we at Halcyon Frequency host an after hours event. We take turns where we get together and we play some multiplayer games.
While cabins are a good way to get settlers to start a family, they only provide limited space. This can quickly lead to people having to live on the street. Allow me to suggest
Cabins
to
are
you
provided
that
in a
cabins be
targeted manner.
provided only in a very targeted manner in order to control the population growth of your settlement.
Okay, so otherwise let's build a shelter, but no, I can't right now. I can't right now, there's no time. We're gonna call this stream. A tutorial. So right, we take turns hosting and we play some games together. Today we're doing Ticket to Ride, which is a board game by Asmodee, which is very fun. We played it on Kiri's channel 2 weeks ago and we all agreed that it was a good time. So we're gonna go